I spent the weekend getting this bathroom painted. I am excited. And I'm also like anxious. When I get to the end of a big project, there's this emotional arc of feeling really good because I'm really close, and that continues for a little while. And then when I get like almost done, I get really hesitant to finish because then I have to figure out what I'm doing next. And it's the intimidation of the extremely long list of to-dos for this house that suddenly come back into play and become a potential for like, I have all of this stuff to do. So I have a plan for this week. I feel like I'm managing it better than I have in the past. I know with the upstairs bathroom, I think it was like 3 weeks of me kind of procrastinating and like not really doing a whole lot because that scary part of choosing what to do next was hanging over my head. And this time I have a plan. I have a few things left to finish in here, and the goal for this week is not just laundry, but to have a fully functional bathroom. It looks really good. There's some touch-ups to do with the paint, I know that. But I'm not gonna stress about it because the walls are painted and the texture that I did does look great. Because it is so inconsistent, the texture is intended to be inconsistent. All the facts that the walls are inconsistent doesn't bother anything. Looks totally fine. So I'm really quite pleased with it. I really, really am. So today I'm gonna get the other lights installed, back installed in here, and I'm going to get the floor installed today. And then tomorrow I'll get the washer and dryer. I need to cut the dryer vent. And then Wednesday I'll work on the toilet and the vanity, getting those installed. And I should be done with this bathroom by Wednesday. Like, that's the plan. Then I am going to reset like usually, and I'll show you the kitchen. It's a disaster. I have little areas, little workstations set up, and they just get overrun with all the tools and all the things. And that is very much what has happened to the kitchen floor. So I need to clean up everything, put everything back, and then I will finally get the cedar boards cut for the flower beds on Friday. Just kind of a transition thing, not starting a huge project before the weekend. And then I'm going to continue painting the house and working through some of the other side things that need to be dealt with as I am able, which I am very excited. I'm very excited about. I am making progress, and I say that, and sometimes it's like I'm telling myself this so that I believe it. And then sometimes it's like, wow, I actually believe it. I am making progress. And the fact that I have pictures of this bathroom back in December, like 5 months ago, of where I was just barely starting. Actually, I had cut into the floor at that point. So yeah, December was when I started this. So I think we're like fully 5 months into renovating this bathroom. That's insane. Like, I thought it'd take like a week or two. I'm so bad at timelines. I'll get better. I think I am getting better. Mainly because I am not trying to force it into be something that it's not. And like, I recognize when I blow up my timeline. Like, I make a decision and I know full well it's blowing up the timeline. But it's the right decision to make. Like, leaving the floor that was here before, not okay. Like, that just wouldn't have been okay. Leaving the washer drain that was there before, not okay. There was no vent. So like, it functionally would have been a problem all the time. And now what is in there will work. So yeah, I am very, very excited to be able to see the progress and to be able to believe the progress. So that is where I am at. I'm very excited. Not quite as reticent as I usually am when I'm finishing a project. So let's get this bathroom done. You got all that space back there. You keep coming into my legs. All right, you got to scooch. Yeah, you're totally in the way. 100%. Okay, so I feel like every time I say that I'm going to do a thing, it's like famous last words, because obviously I'm not going to do it that way. I, at some point, had one of the little floor puller tools, and I had a hammer that would work for this, but I don't anymore. So I had to order that. This flooring is not going in by hand. It's gonna need to be hammered together because it keeps coming apart. Like once I finish a row and I'm messing with 2 rows away, the first row is coming apart. So it's frustrating because I could have finished this yesterday. But in the meantime, I'm gonna kind of rearrange things a little bit, and I'm gonna clean up the massive mess of all the tools and get the vanity ready to be installed. So I'm still gonna make progress, just in a little bit different direction, a little out of order, and then the tools should be here sometime today, probably this evening, and then I can get the floor in and get back to putting things in. That's what I'm gonna do today. Oh, I want to scream and I want to break so many things! I know, you're the best part of any day. I see you. I know, my baby dog. Hello, beautiful. You're so pretty. Oh. It's May 1st. I swear. Oh, I swear. Okay. This week, totally just kicked my butt, and I was so angry, and I was so frustrated. And I'll leave that footage in there because that's the honest reality of it. I was very, very mad, and Vela had to be the corporate counselor that she is. So for any of the projects that I'm doing, I spend a fair amount of time in a procurement phase. Procurement phase. I have to do research, and then I look for that thing secondhand, and I look for deals online, and like all of that takes time. So to get to the day of install and find that the thing that I bought can't be used, and that I can't continue with this project until the floor is done, was so incredibly frustrating. Beyond the irritation of a product not working, I'm not just at that point stuck. I am 3 weeks out of being stuck because I have to go back to figuring out what I'm gonna do. I will have to revisit what I am going to use over and over based on whether or not I can get what I want to use. The floor not working was so frustrating. So incredibly, absolutely frustrating. And buying this floor would not be my choice, but this is the floor that I can afford right now. And it's supposed to work in here. I don't believe it. I don't believe that laminate floor should go in a wet space. But you know what? This is where I'm at. Anyways, it is incredibly frustrating. I was so angry this week. There was definitely cursing, and there was throwing and breaking things, and I wanted to throw things and break things more, and I really wanted like a punching bag. And then my brain skipped over some steps because I was like, flooring, and then I'm done. Flooring, and then I can put in the washer and dryer and vanity, and then I'm done. No, I still have to do the trim. And like doing the trim, I have to prep the trim. Why was I not thinking of that? I got to the point of needing to install the trim and I hadn't painted it. So it was not ready to go in, which is just frustrating and stupid of me. Like at some point I knew I needed to prepare trim and I bought it, but then I forgot to prepare it. And then I forgot that I was gonna need to put the trim in before I can move on. And it was just so dumb. It was just such a dumb move. I was so set on getting the washer and dryer installed, and I was like, it's just this, and then I can do it. And I skipped over things, and it would just, it's not a problem, like it doesn't bother anything except for me. Like it's just my problem. It's my mindset that's the problem. Because I made progress, and like, look at the floor, it's beautiful. And I love the little transition that I got. It's like a brassy copper sort of color. I really like it. And the trim is installed, and right now, yes, it looks horrendous because the caulking is up on the wall, but when I do the touch-up paint, it'll look good. This week has just been frustrating. One thing after another. And then, what did I do today? And I was really irritated about it. There was a thing I did today. Oh, yeah. Oh. Installing the trim should be 20 minutes because you just get the brad nailer out and you know, you just cut it and bloop, 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 and then it's done. these walls are cement board. And you cannot brad nail into cement board. Hi, baby. I know I sound frustrated. I will be calmer. So I had to screw the boards into place. Oh, I was very near tears today. I was very near tears. But I also finished the vanity, and that was pretty nice. And the little faucet that I bought, again, Facebook Marketplace, secondhand, bought a little faucet for 20 bucks. And it came with a super nice click tailpipe. So like when you go to stop the water in the sink, you just push the little thing down. I love those, except they're expensive, and like I'm not gonna spend that money on those things because a regular one is fine. But that one's so cute, and it came with it. I was very excited about it, so I was very excited about that. I also got a drain pan for the washer to go under the washer for just in case. Like, I don't want this floor to get ruined. I kept going, but I'll go ahead and say goodbye for this week and hope you have a very lovely week. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing and commenting and doing all the things, because I have been posting videos on YouTube for like a year. There are 53 videos posted. And by the time this video is up, there'll be like 56 videos, which is like a whole year of me doing this. And in my mind, I can only think of like 3 things that I've done in this house in that time. But I'm sure I'm just discounting things. I know I did the upstairs bathroom, I did the dining room, ceiling, and I've done this downstairs bathroom. And I know I've done other stuff to the house, but I don't feel like I've done big, okay, I did the porch. I did the porch too. Anyways, the projects don't feel like I did big things, because there's still big things left to do. And only the upstairs bathroom, the downstairs bathroom feel like, you know, I completed this thing. So anyways, I'm excited. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you next week. Do you want to see what I did? Do you see what I did? This is what I did. That big thing right there. Do you see? Go see. You always want to see everything. That thing, you see, is really big. I did that. I put that there. I did. Pardon me? You said it was big. You watched over me the whole time. You watched over me, made sure I was fed. You did. You was very worried. You was very worried. You were. You're such a good girl. Yes. I love you. I know you're hot. Do you want to be done with this week? All the works. I'm not getting a dryer. Oh, I'm tired.